transmission. When you're in this state of outer calmness, yet inside you feel there's a storm coming, or you feel this intensity inside and you don't really yet know how to act on it. So there's a contradiction between calm, you don't know the steps, yet inside there might be an explosion soon. So the calm before the storm. And that explosion could be in a creative way, and new ideas. It could be emotions that are going to come up at some point. What it is doesn't matter so far. What is important to note there, that when you set aside some time to really listen and feel inward, what is it you're struggling with that storm? For example, do you need clarity on it? Is it like entangled, knotted kind of sensation? Or do you feel like you won't be able to handle what is coming up? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel stressed and not really know why? So, apart from some tools like calming the nervous system, taking a bath, going out for a walk, moving your body, taking time to just listen to some music, calm your mind, breathe. Breathing is so important for that. Calming the nervous system down is one tool. Second tool would be do something. So find some spot in that knot, in that storm, that you know that you're stressing about. For example, you need to know you need to do your taxes and it's so overwhelming that you don't even know where to start. Then look at one thing, look at one document, or Google when are the taxes due this year. Do one little thing that might calm you down, just by knowing, oh no, the taxes are not due until next month, fine. Or what do I need to do with the taxes? I need to gather my bills, and I need to, write a list of things. Then just do this as one thing. Those are the practical tools. And now I want to invite you to look at the bigger picture of that, of what this overwhelm can be and what lies beyond. So this inner storm, this big feeling of overwhelm, is pure potential. And I want to tell you, think about the creation of the planet as science looks at it nowadays, or the creation of a human being. It starts with chaos, with a kind of explosion or implosion. And from that, a whole new life is created. So pure creation, pure potential is chaos. So if you feel a sense of chaos, of stress inside, this is not bad. This is not negative. This is where all the possibilities are. And having all the possibilities can feel really overwhelming. But it's also fucking amazing, right? You have the power. You have the power of creating. You're the creator of your universe. Okay. And when you find this spot of leisure, of excitement, that's where you can then create, or you can even just watch it unfold and feel it and stay in this moment. Stay with this chaos for a moment, this sensation, this discomfort, because that's where power lies. And I can tell you like an example. So I used to act in theatre, and you can imagine that, typical stage scenario of you prepared for months, you learned your text, you studied your role, And then it's time for you to step in front of the curtain where there's uncertainty. You might forget your text. The audience might not react like you want them to. If you act with someone else, your partner on stage might forget a word and you might have to improvise, you might have to, it's uncertain. It's planned out in a way, you're prepared, but what's happening next is uncertain. And even if you're going to perform perfectly fine, this moment behind the curtain is filled with excitement and adrenaline. And this is where I want you to be when you're feeling this chaos inside. Remember that this is adrenaline. And this can be used as full force. And even if you're not yet prepared, for example, you're stressing because you feel like you need to put out a new idea, or you put out an event and you don't yet have the idea and you're stressful. But it's exciting because you have the space and you allowed something to happen. You are sowing the seed for it. And yes, you might not have the idea yet or the perfect planned out recipe for the event or whatever. But you have all the possibilities. You're in this space of pure potential. And this discomfort of something might go wrong, something is still uncertain, you still don't know how you do it or what's going to happen, or if you fail, right? That's also a big part of discomfort. This is the power you have, because this pure energy that you're feeling in that discomfort, this is where creation happens, because these are the famous moments of you jump and the universe is going to catch you. So when you see those moments as this chance, this powerful moment of something is creating for you, is created by you, with you, together with you. If you see it as this co-creation with the universe, then you will notice it's not bad anymore. It's not stressful anymore. It's actually pleasurable. You can find an arousing, exciting energy in it. And that's when you can allow to receive whatever is coming through to you. And that might be the impulse, the strong impulse and energy to, wow, all right, I'm going to sit down and write. I'm going to sing now. I'm just going to dance. It might not be related, like at least rationally, you might not relate it to your situation, but trust that whatever your body or mind or heart wants to do, no, not your mind, your body or your heart, your soul wants to do in that moment is right. And if that's lying down in bed and just observing, just enjoying, just bathing in that sensation, that's the right thing to do. And trust it, because your mind is probably going to try to plan it out, to act on something that would make rational sense to you. But creation is not rational, is it? It's an intuitive, chaotic process, and for that we have to put the mind aside for a moment and let the chaos play out, and trust that if we move through our discomfort with pleasure, the universe is bringing in whatever it needs, but we need to feed it with our courage, with our brave steps that we take.